Hello, it's me here. Yeah, funnily enough, I watched an episode of TNA Impact last night. It was the one from this week, and I haven't watched. The last TNA Impact I watched, I had like loads of gauntlet matches and loads of promos, and yeah, I haven't really watched much TNA Impact this year at all. Like, it's probably like the second full one I've watched this year, and I don't know, there's elements that have improved definitely, but like all in all there's like still levels of nonsense, but it might well have been reduced and or whatever. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a video showing my thoughts on like some of this Impact basically. This Impact, like, it was based around like two things: will Team 3D join the main event Mafia, and also the like Turkey Bowl. They had this last year basically. It was like the one where like they have a tournament of like 3 triple threats, and the loser at the last like match has to wear a turkey suit, and the winner wins a kayfabe 25 grand. I mean, yeah. It must be a kayfabe 25 grand, because I don't know, why would they give you like that money like for a match that's like fixed? But yeah, it's just bizarre. I just find that bizarre how that would be the prize, like in a wrestling match for money, like, because how could it be real? Like, if you're like a fan that like just knows that things are kayfabe or whatever. But yeah, anyway, there's this, yeah, it was quite, I don't know, it was an alright show. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, there's still an overabundance of promos, lots of like talk between, oh, yeah, the TNA originals are called the Front Line now. That's a bit bizarre, and they seem to be led by Rhino, which is even more bizarre. I don't know. Personally, I think like Rhino could be turning heel on them at some point, or there could be like, basically at the end of the show, yeah, the show ended on a promo, no surprise there. Basically all night, Team 3D were in talks with the main event Mafia and like the TNA Frontline or whatever, the originals, basically Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Rhino. Rhino's like all doing speech saying, oh, remember ECW, we built that from the ground up or whatever, and main event Mafia was saying, oh yeah, join us, we're legends, here's some suits, try them on. And at the end of the show, yeah, Team 3D came out in the suits, and instantly you just knew there was going to be a swerve, a Russo swerve there. And yeah, like, Bubba Ray gave a good speech saying how he wanted to be remembered as champions or whatever. Then they just all turned and like beat up the main event Mafia. And to be honest, I think that was quite a good move, you know. It kind of makes like reinforces the TNA originals slightly, you know. I was expecting like the main event Mafia just to kick the originals' ass, like a la the NWO, a la the New Breed and whatever it was, a la the Alliance storyline, you know, where the wrong people's asses are getting kicked. But obviously it's his early days in the storyline, but yeah, I thought that was quite good. And also on the show, there was some good, I thought, like, the Rough Cut. I've never seen the Rough Cut, but it basically centered around Homicide and LAX and that, and I thought that was a real nice feature. It was cool, like, you know, it was just nice to see, basically, just pretty well done, and I've never seen that before, obviously, because I haven't, like, seen a lot of TNA this year, but yeah, it was cool, and, yeah, who knows when, like, Team 3D are going to double swerve the Front Line and stuff. There was another promo on here with AJ Styles, like, saying about how he was kicked out when he was young or whatever, and like relating it to like him going up against the main event Matthew, which is a bit weird. And then there's Sting and Kevin Nash in the back, like just saying, "Oh, what if it's?" And Sting was like, "Oh, what if it's true?" Sting looks the part, I think, as part of the main event Matthew, which surprises me because I don't think I could never have seen him as like part of a heel faction. But like when he's saying stuff like, "Oh, what if it's true?" and that, like it just makes me wonder, like, is Sting a person that has it in him to be a heel? I'm not sure. I mean, he's looking the part, yeah, but I don't know, I haven't really heard much heel promos from him recently, so time will tell. And it's weird how he's the champ, but yet Kurt Angle's the one doing all the talking, pretty much. That's how it seems to me. Other thing, oh yeah, the other main thing, the Turkey Bowl. These are like pretty much the only matches on the show. Alex Shelley, Cute Kip and Consequences Creed. Nice exchanges by Creed and Shelley. Cute Kip was just there, you know. Shelley won, I like that. When did the Motor City Machine Guns like turn all cocky and heelish? Please let me know. Yeah, Sheik Abdul Bashir defeated Matt Morgan and Jimmy Rave in the Turkey Bowl match. This is so, not that long really. And of course Rhino beat Hernandez and Sonjay Dutt. This was quite cool, but once again not that long. Not a lot of time devoted to the wrestling. The other match on here was Christy Hemme against Russia Saeed. When did Christy Hemme become like a baby face? Like, I don't know when that happened. But yeah, I enjoyed Russia Saeed's curb stomp, and like seeing Awesome Kong and Rucker Khan there in the corner, just like two freakish individuals, or just quite entertaining, quite interesting. Yeah, that was the other things. And at the end, of course, like the last triple threat. Yeah, that was the last triple threat. Rhino, no, not Rhino, Hernandez, Sonjay Dutt. Ugh. Rhino, Alex Shelley, and the Sheik Abdul Bashir. Yeah. So Shelley gets pinned. Rhino wins a fictional 25 grand. Shelley refuses to put on the chicken suit. Mick Foley comes down, and like there seemed to be like some kind of interesting chemistry between the two. But it just like ended in some like willy jokes and Foley beating Shelley up for being cocky. I'd quite like to see something develop between those two. I think that would be quite interesting, but at the same time it was just silly, you know. I couldn't believe they brought this back for a second year. But yeah, it was alright, an alright impact. There's also stuff with the beautiful people, yeah. Like debating with Booker T about like having a locker room or something, and that just spun me out because like Sharmell wants them in her corner to battle to help against ODB, and I just don't understand like how are they gonna be help against ODB. I just don't understand that at all. But yeah, overall like this Impact wasn't as bad. Maybe it's because I've had a break from it or something, but I didn't think it was as bad as it has been like in the past where I've just watched it for like 10 minutes and switched it off. You know, I thought it was okay. Quite interested to see where some of the storylines are gonna go. But yeah, I've rambled a shitload basically. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll watch another one soon, or perhaps I'll watch the pay-per-view. I don't know, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you my thoughts, because I haven't watched Impact in a long time, and I'd like to know your answers, or like if you could like put me up to date with some of the stuff that's going on, because like, yeah, hard to understand, but all in all, an alright show. Cheers then.